September 2nd, 2019. My name is Eric Haluzik with All Corners Home Inspections. This is a pest and dry rot evaluation for the detached garage here at the single family home here on Logan in Lincoln City, Oregon. As with all the videos in this report, we request that you view this video as supplemental to the written version of the report to which this video has been attached. I've got to make note, first of all, that an Oregon home inspector cannot do what's called destructive discovery. That meaning that we can't destroy the structure or open up walls or take apart appliances in an effort to determine the current quality and condition of a structure. That said, we do use probing devices such as knives and awls to determine whether or not there are, in some cases, wood-destroying organism activity. So this is what's called the sill plate, the plate at the base of the wall in the garage. I'm supposed to be able to put sort of a reasonable amount of pressure on this and other areas around the home to determine whether or not there's any sinking effect or softness at the areas around this structure. This is a reasonable evaluation. I am not that strong, and I'm able to physically plunge the knife all the way into this sill plate. We're seeing signs of extensive wood-destroying insect activity at this wall and at the base of the walls all around the perimeter of this structure. And in some areas, these conditions are making their way physically up the wall. The challenge with this is that in the garage we're able to see this. We can see the existing framing. That's the part of the structure where these animals enjoy eating would be in these areas. This is evidence of what's called a powder post beetle, evidenced by these sort of ovular, repetitive holes in the plate. We're not able to see inside the walls on the interior portion of the living space. Again, we're not allowed to do what's called destructive discovery, open up the walls and determine whether or not there's active wood-destroying insect activity in those areas. And again, we're seeing fairly extensive signs of these little critters at virtually every area of this semi-detached garage. That semi portion of that statement is the critical one because this area appears to have active wood-destroying insect activity, and we cannot tell whether or not this attached structure is currently passing this challenge from this portion of this structure on over to the adjacent living space. We'd recommend evaluation and possible repair by evaluation and mitigation of the insect challenge by a pest control company, and evaluation and repair by a licensed contractor for the structural damage caused by the insects around this semi-detached garage. This has been Eric Haluzik with All Corners Home Inspections.